the instinct and intelligence, the two faces of divine wisdom. Kardec explains that instinct and intelligence are different manifestations of the same force, the spiritual principle in the process of improvement. Instinct is still dormant intelligence. Intelligence is the instinct that has awakened and become conscious. In the animal kingdom, instinct guides beings with admirable precision. Each creature acts exactly for its survival and perpetuation, without reflection, without conscious learning. Bees build perfect geometric hives. Birds migrate along unchanging routes. Ants organize colonies with exemplary discipline. None of these acts are the result of reasoning, but of a natural wisdom that Kardec calls instinct, a direct expression of divine laws. Therefore, instinct is a form of providence. It guides beings to what they need without them knowing why. It is God's care imprinted on the soul of nature, a force that precedes reason and guarantees universal harmony. Intelligence arises when the spirit begins to think, compare, choose, and predict. It broadens the field of freedom, allowing the being to evolve through its own will. But the emergence of intelligence also brings responsibility. While instinct never errs, intelligence, when free, can be mistaken. Therefore, Kardec teaches that instinct is a protection at the beginning of the journey, and reason is a guide that must be educated by morality and love as it matures. Modern biology confirms this progression. Studies on evolution show that instinctive behaviors are genetic inheritances shaped over millions of years, and that, with the advancement of the brain, especially the frontal cortex, the being begins to reason, plan, and make conscious decisions. What we call intelligence is the blossoming of individual consciousness, the same vital force that, before, was expressed only as automatic impulse. In neuroscience, it is known that instinct remains active in humans, operating in deep areas of the brain, responsible for reflexes, protection, and survival. But upon it, reason develops, which interprets, chooses, and creates. Thus, the human structure confirms the spiritual lesson. Instinct and intelligence coexist and complement each other. For Kardec, the transition from instinct to intelligence is the very path of spiritual evolution. The spirit, upon gaining consciousness, becomes a co-creator of its destiny. It learns to act not only out of necessity, but out of love, and to follow not only the law of conservation, but the law of progress. What was an unconscious impulse becomes voluntary wisdom, and thus, the being approaches divine perfection. The instinct is, therefore, the embryo of reason, and reason is the instrument by which the spirit discovers God in the laws of life. And when intelligence is illuminated by morality, true wisdom is born, the one that acts in harmony with the universe. If this reflection brought you clarity and peace, share it, because each awakened conscience is one more spark in the divine light that guides the evolution of the world.